What is up, YouTubers? Fires with Backhouse here, and I was doing research for a theory on Sanji. I'm still going to be doing it. Hopefully, I'll have it out by this weekend. If not, before next chapter drops at least. But I was doing research for this, and I thought of something while I was doing it, because the way my other theory works is it's a Sanji theory. So I kind of went back in certain moments to kind of see if maybe Sanji dropped any hints about his background and everything, and I kind of remembered the time when they were in Water 7, and him and Chopper, were talking to Robin, and he's basically like, "Chopper, you idiot, can't you tell when a girl is lying?" So one, right there, assassins. They're able to read people somewhat, I'd have to guess, because, CP9 could kind of, maybe even right then, maybe through this whole series, what if Sanji had observation hockey? And at that moment, he was just using his observation hockey to think about what Robin was thinking, so he knew, oh, okay, I gotta leave here, go to the C train. Now, I was thinking, because, Peckham's revealed, today, that both Big Mom, excuse me, I burped there, both Big Mom and Sanji Vinsmoke Sr. is what I'm going to call his dad for now, until we actually know his name, because we don't know any of his brothers' names. We know he at least has two older brothers. We don't know if he has any younger brothers or any sisters, or hell, if he's the only son that's left in the Vinsmoke family that's alive, and that's why he's getting married. What would have happened if, like, his family was like, yeah, you know what, you don't want to be with us, you don't think our family business is good enough for you? Scram, you go to East Blue, because East Blue was considered, I think, the weakest of the seas out of the four, because you have North and West Blue in the New World, and then you have East and South Blue in the first part of the Grand Line, which is the Old World. I don't know, Grand Line Part 1, I guess. I don't know, but I was thinking, what if the Vinsmoke family isn't royalty, but they have connections to the government? What if the government pays the Vinsmoke family to deal with certain situations? Maybe, give us a heads up if Big Mom or Blackbeard or anybody like that making moves, if you get any info on any of these people, you let us know. Maybe because they're so good at assassination, they could have even been, say, a family that worked in assassination and the mafia world and everything, but assassination was one of their games. And the government was like, hey, we've got some work for you. We'll pay you handsomely. And you see that bounty on your family's head? Kaput. And years and years and years build up. what if the Vinsmoke family is the whole reason why there's even a CP9? Because in my memory currently, I can only think of one other time assassin, or assassins, or assassination. Oh, wee. I don't know why I did that, but assassination was used in One Piece. And I was going back, because I knew it was in Water 7 with CP9, and it's in chapter 339. They're talking about how that Cody, or the Cody dude, whatever, from the government was harassing, Iceberg for the Pluton blueprints. And Kokoro's just like, pirates? Ha ha ha. I don't think so. And they go to talking. And they're talking, and Bluno is pouring Kokoro another drink. And she's like, no, I mean, the crimes in the dark are done by CP9. Do you know, Bruno? Rumors, yeah. What a pretty What a petty Borgias. They believe some organization that doesn't even exist and get happy about it. Stupid, they exist, they just don't show themselves. They're behind the scenes unit. What's with the confidence? You got something? I heard it there. That's a rumor. Okay, so, and then the fact that they're considered a rumor is what's scary. They make people disappear without exposing themselves. You'll die if you get involved. So I wonder if that is basically the whole legend of CP9 throughout the history, because on, I believe, the One Piece wiki, is CP9, Cypher Pole 9. CP9 are the secret 9th Cypher Pole under the control of the world government. Unlike other Cypher Pole units, they are allowed to kill anyone who would be a threat to world peace, and have recently been allowed to use the Buster Call because of Aokiji. Each of its members has an animal theme that can be seen in their hand styles, names, or most obviously devil fruit abilities. This current generation of CP9, under the lead of Spandam, is said to be the strongest ever, and just like their predecessors, this CP9 has never let a single person pass to the gates of justice. The current, where was it? There's something else. There's something else that was in here. I can't find it right now, but oh yeah, Doriko is used to measure the CP9 people power. A normal armed marine is equal to about 10 Doriko. Once a person reaches about 500 Doriko, they are said to be superhuman. All current CP9 members, with one notable exception, can be said to fit this group. Doriko only measures the physical power, so it doesn't measure, if somebody's smarter or they have better devil fruit abilities. CP9 has mastered the 6 techniques known as Roku Shinki. Now, what happened if, let's say, the Vinsmokes were the first people to find out about this Riko Shinki? And, maybe it's, let's say there's 7 to it, or something like that. They taught the first group of CP9 the 6 easiest ones to learn. When they mastered those 6, they would probably teach them the 7th and final step. Now, what happens if CP9 never gets to learn that final step because they're not able to master Roku Shinki? Now, so far, only a handful, literally a handful of people have been known to use this. You have Kobe, you have Hellemempo. More than likely, I would think that he has it. It's not confirmed that he has it, but he did train with Kobe and Garp, who does have Soro, which is Shave. And the guy that trained, the guy that trained both Kobe and Hellemempo, knew it. And Sanji knows Skywalk. And you can say Monkey D. Luffy kind of knows Soru. Part of the reason why he's able to do it is because he speeds up his blood so that he can move faster. So he's able to do it. And, he could probably even hit more than 10. He could be so quick. But anyway, the 6 Roku Shinki powers are Shave, Paper Drawing, Skywalk, Stormleg, Finger Gun, Iron Mass, which is Iron Body. Wait a minute. It says it's supposed to be 6. Shave, Paper Drawing, Moonstepper, Skywalk, Stormleg, Finger Gun, Iron Mass. Yeah, there's 6. I counted them right. I just counted them wrong on my fingers for some reason. But what if, they pay the Vinsmoke family, to do the things that the world government doesn't want to do? Kind of like how in Naruto the Hokage had the Foundation, whereas the Marines have the Vinsmokes, who not only run the underground, but likely have Marine connections. They could even be royalty. What if they are actually like a royal family, and the government knows that they run the underground because the government pays them to run the underground and update them on certain information? That could probably be how they found out that Gold D. Roger was Porcus Diaz's dad. This is probably how they even found out that Monkey D. Dragon is Monkey D. Luffy's dad. Other than the fact that he is Garp's son and Garp is Monkey D. Luffy's grandpa. So you have that. How else would they help, though? By starting a special cipher poll. Cipher poll 9. They say they will pick people to you know, go into it, you know, top of their class. They gotta be whatever, you know, physical stance, you know, high power, high IQ, you know what, whatever the perfect soldier is in One Piece. That's what the CP9 people are before they become CP9 agents. After years of training, going on actual assassination missions, you know, probably, you know, Sanji Vinsmoke Sr. gives them a mission, but he knows how to complete the mission anyway. And he's, you know, he tells them, scouts them, you know, and then, you know, he'd be like, well, you know, here, and here, you know, are places you could have killed them before you killed them here, or here, you know? You know, training them to have the mind of the assassin that he has, you know, the skills, the assets for it. And what if something happened where Sanji's mother got assassinated? Because I don't really think he would be an assassin unless he did want a new life, and like from the ages of 4 or 3 or whenever babies and shit start talking and walking and fighting in One Piece, what if from the day he was able to stand, his family, his father's side of the family, wanted him to be an assassin? He kept training and training and training, because as long as his mother was happy, he did not care. Now, what if it was something like either his mom gets assassinated? Ooh, yeah, his mom, let's say his mom got assassinated right in front of his face, and the only reason why he knows is because it's one of the CP9 agents that his dad is training, but he fucked up, and Sanji was able to know that he did it, and Sanji goes back to his dad and says something, you know, and basically says, okay, you want a fresh new life? You want to forget all of this for a little bit? That's fine. But when it comes time for you to carry on the Vinsmoke name, you must come a-callin', or come a-knockin', or come a-sky-walkin'. You must come a-sky-walkin' to me, no matter what the circumstance, and no matter what you're doing in your life. You must come back to me, and you will marry somebody so I can be more powerful. We can rule the underground and the world, so we can rule the good and the bad. Probably not something like that, but it could have been to the extent of that, where something tragic happens to Sanji and his mother. Maybe his dad paid, or as a final trial, you know, had his CP9 agents assassinate Sanji. But Sanji was already being trained as an assassin, so he knew what to watch for. And what if he was just a second too late to save his own mother's life? But not his own. What happens if, say they get shot, and the bullet goes through Sanji, through his mom? Sanji, being the smart one he is, just plays dead, and you know, what if he just ended up somehow getting over the red line? What if he never even went with his family? What if he ran away? What if his dad was just sick and tired of his mom and him, you know, not wanting to actually be true Vinsmokes, decided to kill them all? And he lived, and the only reason why he wasn't able to find him is because he had that the crappy drawing poster as a bounty picture, and I believe he had the one bounty picture where it was like the back of his head, something like that. But anyway, that's one of my theories. Basically, to sum it up, you know, I think that, you know, the Vinsmokes, they could be royalty, and you know, the government is giving them the okay to kind of be their eyes and ears in the underground, and also be their information station, which is kind of how probably they found out that, you know, Goldie Roger was Ace's real father. Unless they actually knew it and they were just waiting for a chance to capture him, you know, themselves. You know, what if they found it out too late, but he was already a pirate and whatnot? What if, you know, the Vinsmoke family is an assassination family with the government, who started, let's say the government started the underground so that they could have eyes and ears on all the pirates, and, you know, if, you know, the Yonkos and the big names come by, you let us know what they picked up. If the small names come by, you let us know where the fuck they are and we'll come get them. And especially with, you know, HQ now being in the one world, could be even easier for them to get the pirates. And part number 4 to my theory is that, what if the Vinsmokes have connections to the government and were hired to train the CP9 agents to be the assassinators, I think that's how you would say it, that they were when we seen them, and they failed to assassinate Sanji and Sanji's mother, but only ended up killing Sanji's mother with one bullet, as the bullet passed through Sanji, went in and out, hit him in a non-vital place, but he still bled a little bit, so he played dead, and then ran away to East Blue. You know? Those are just some of my theories. Or, I just thought of this right now. What if he did train CP9, but the only way he could do it is by going to the East Blue? So what if his father and mother, whatever, they have cruise ships, so they just, say, travel between, you know, south and north and west and east and north and south and west and yeah. But anyway, that's my theory. I hope you liked it. I hope I wasn't a little too blah in this video. I'm very tired today. Supposed to go to a doctor's appointment at 6:50 in the morning. I had to stay up 24 hours for it because I was getting an MRI, and I had to reschedule it because my car died and did not want to start. And I called the hospital, let them know, and I had like 15 minutes to get there, and I told them that I would probably be 5 to 10 minutes late because I had to call a cab. They told me if I wasn't there in 15 minutes to reschedule, so I did. So I was researching my Sanji Theory, and I kind of came up with this one. I hope you guys like it. You know, if you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write a comment down below. If you didn't like it, dislike it, write down below why you did not like my video, and I promise you guys, whoever does watch these videos and comments on what they like and didn't like, I will do my best to change them in the next video that I do, the next theory review or live reaction I do of One Piece, or maybe even something else that I like to read too, you know. But for now, I hope you guys liked it. Once again, like and comment if you liked it or disliked it. You know, comment why you liked it or didn't like it. You know, what were some reasons why you agree with my theory, reasons why you disagree with my theory. This was kind of just something done off the top of my head, so I hope, you know, people aren't all rah 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 you got this mixed up and rah 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 you got that mixed up, because unless you're Oda or you read every single chapter and, you know, that's all you do is read One Piece, then you shouldn't be able to know everything off the top of your head. You should be able to know this and this and this and this. But anyway, this video is, wow, 27 minutes long. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's back 27:05, 06. I set my timer there because I didn't want this to be a long discussion ramble video, but it turned out to be anyway. So maybe I'll just be that guy on YouTube that makes 20-minute to half an hour live reaction reviews. Yeah. But I'm gonna go for now. This is Fire Fist Backup signing out. As always, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!